welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm making my predictions for the 2023 FIFA Club World Cup. We basically started the season 5 of the Club World Cup. We're going to end it with a Club World Cup. Crazily enough, with the way things are scheduled, but here we go. The 2023 FIFA Club World Cup, the final mini Club World Cup, a 2-week run. We're going to have some fun with it. Some football to be played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 matches to be live for. 9 if you add the Liga MX final, because that will also be doing that. And 1 draw, of course, the Champions Cup draw. But, predicciones de la Mundial de Clubes de la FIFA. Let's go. Round 1. The first round, 1 match. Winner goes to face Al Ahly. In the next round, it is Al Ittihad versus Auckland City FC. Al Ittihad is the home team, even though this is all in Saudi, but they are the home team because it is in Saudi, Riyadh. So, Al Ittihad versus Auckland City. I have to say, there's way too much power on Al Ittihad's 11 with their new manager. It is not Nuno anymore. They got him out. He did not want to play Benzema or captain Benzema, which is stupid because it's Karim Benzema. But okay, sure. N'Golo Kante is N'Golo Kante. They got a very good side, Al Ittihad. But again, there's a lot of teams, or in the Saudi teams, they got a lot of good players. The Saudi team, Al Hilal just made the final in February of the last Club World Cup, and they didn't even have the financial doping, if you will, that they have now, or Al Ittihad has now, or Al Nasir has now, or any situation like that. So, I have to be honest, I think Al Ittihad just rips Auckland City up. That's what makes sense to me, is Al Ittihad just rips up Auckland City, because let's remember, Auckland City still lost 3-0 to Al Ahly in the first round of the last tournament, even though Al Ahly didn't even play that well. Auckland City hadn't made much changes. It's like a 5-year-old kid trying to play football, tackle football, gridiron football with a 10-year NFL vet. And he's trying to tackle the NFL vet. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. So for me, I hate to say it, Auckland City, I'd love to see them pull the upset. I love to see them pull the upset, but here's the problem. They're not. Al Ittihad wins in the first round. They go on to face Al Ahly in the second round, which is what we're on to next. Round 2. Al Ahly FC versus Al Ittihad. Again, even though Al Ahly is the home team in this matchup, from what I've seen, similar team. The last time they played a Club World Cup, they didn't play that well. They got to the semifinals, but they didn't play that well. They had a 3-0 win where they didn't play that well against Auckland City. And then, of course, the Seattle game where they only won 1-0 when they shouldn't have. I know, I've pissed off the Egyptians already. And then, of course, their best game was against Real Madrid, but they lost to Real Madrid. So, again, for me, Al Ittihad, again, Benzema, Kante, the team that they have, I can't see why Al Ahly would win. I don't. I think Al Ahly will finally, just like the Madrid game, but I guess, if they play like they did last time, which I'm sure their form in the league is better, and I'm sure that they look better than they did 10 months ago. I'm not saying they ain't. But again, Al Ittihad, the players that they have, the names that they have, the money they've sunk into that team. I know it's financial doping. I get it. I still got to say Al Ittihad's a slight favorite for me. Al Ittihad wins over Al Ahly. They move on to the semifinals. Al Ahly does one worse than they did last season, or last tournament, 10 months ago. Club Leon versus Urawa Red Diamonds. Mexico versus Japan, of course. Club Leon, the CONCACAF champion, versus the AFC champion, Urawa Red Diamonds. I win either way here. Because either my confederation wins or a Japan team moves on. But for me, Urawa, they haven't been great since winning the AFC Champions League. Leon hasn't been great since winning the CONCACAF Champions League either, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because they did just draw America at home, and they should have beaten Club America in the playoffs at home. If they can perform like that, which they even performed well in the second leg, I thought, they're starting to kick on at the right time. I'm going to lean towards Club Leon. Club Leon, under Larcamon, he's a genius manager. I give Larcamon the benefit of the doubt. He's a very good tactical manager. They got good players. They're starting to kick on in their most recent results, even though they didn't move on in the Liguilla. They looked really good against Club America, who's the best team in Mexico right now. It looks like they're a damn buzzsaw, and they're in the final. So, America against Tigres, which we'll also be covering that, so hopefully during this little run. But again, you have Leon, who they're starting to wake up at the right time. Urawa, I haven't really seen that from. I'm going to go Club Leon beating Urawa in this round. Club Leon moves on. The semifinals. Fluminense FC versus Al Ittihad. Fluminense, who had a really good Libertadores run, who have played pretty well in the Brasileiro against Al Ittihad. I know this probably flies in the face of everything I've been preaching for the past 6 minutes, or for the last 6 minutes. But I got to go Fluminense. Fluminense, they did very well in the Copa Libertadores. They deservedly won the tournament. I think Fluminense does enough to beat Al Ittihad. Could they lose? Yes. Could they lose? Yes. Will they lose? I don't think so. Al Ittihad will move on to... We'll move on to third place. Fluminense goes to the final. Club Leon versus Manchester City. What do you want me to say? I want Club Leon to win. I want to see Larcamon out-duel Pep. But I don't care if they've lost Rodri in this tournament. Rodri, I mean, Man City's recent duck run, except their last win, and it was against Luton, and they almost lost to Luton anyway. They're not playing that well. But I don't even think Leon's better than Luton, if I'm being completely honest. Man City should win this semifinal. Hell, I think they should win the final. Even with the injuries they have with De Bruyne, who will be on the squad, but he'll be finding his feet, so he's not as dangerous. Rodri, who, losing him, they haven't been that good since. Haaland hasn't really played that well recently. Man City has question marks. I don't think it's enough for me to say, hey, Club Leon is beating Man City. Man City moves on to the final. I hate to say it. I want to see Club Leon pull the upset. I really do. I live in CONCACAF, and I hate Man City. For obvious reasons. But I want Leon and Larcamon to pull the upset, but it's not going to happen. I'm not that delusional. If it happens, I'm going to be absolutely happy. But De Bruyne will be playing that game. He won't be that dangerous, but Haaland's still there. Alvarez is still there. Rodri, not so sure. If they have both, yeah, Club Leon's dead. One, they could probably get away with it, with one finding his feet. Neither, they're still probably dead, but they have a lot better chance. But you get my point. Who knows? Anything could happen, though. Third place game. Al Ittihad versus Club Leon. I don't think Club Leon could beat the team that has Karim Benzema and N'Golo Kante and all the money that's been put into them. So, Al Ittihad wins third place due to the financial doping they've done over the summer. Sorry, Club Leon. Could you at least make yourself look semi-good? Hopefully. Al Ittihad wins third place. The final, Fluminense FC versus Manchester City FC. Again, Man City's financial might against Fluminense, who've played pretty well. I'm going to go with financial might. That's really the theme of this tournament, isn't it? Manchester City wins the final. Because, again, if De Bruyne plays 90 against Leon and plays another 45 or 90 against Fluminense, he'll find his feet. I'm sure Haaland will find a goal. He does ghost in finals. Maybe it'll be Julian Alvarez. I'm not sure. But I'm sure De Bruyne will get an assist at some point. A really meaningful assist as well. Just a hunch. At some point, he's going to find his feet. I don't think it'll take him that long. It'll probably take him a game. Maybe even 80 minutes. So, but in the end, I think Manchester City will win the Club World Cup. I know it's the chalk pick, but I mean, what else do you want me to say? That Club Leon is going to beat them because no Rodri and possibly only 45 minutes of De Bruyne, and they find a goal and they just hold on for dear life? I don't see it. Not that likely. Just because I want them to pull it off doesn't mean I think they'll pull it off. Manchester City will be your Club World Champions this year. They will have a blue Christmas, a sky blue Christmas. Manchester City will have a Club World Cup wrapped under the tree. Manchester City, the world champions. Second place, Fluminense. Third place, Club Leon. Third place, Al Ittihad. Fourth place, Club Leon. Fifth place, nobody cares. They're not doing a fifth place match. Seventh place, Auckland. So with that being said, there you go. Those are my 2023 FIFA Club World Cup predictions. Can't wait to see the tournament play out, and hopefully Leon does pull the upset. With that being said, though, or beat Ottawa, then pull off the upset. I think Ottawa has even less of a chance to pull the upset. But with that being said, there you go. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us a playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow, midday, for Al Ittihad versus Auckland City FC live in RSR. I know, crazy, right? But we'll figure it out. I'll be on here. Don't worry. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. Let's go.